No, you're not. She's a dime.
3, 2, 1. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Charlie of You Heard It Here First, and my beer for tonight. You know what? We're going to turn this into a beer blog. Seriously, we have to. Because today was going great, extremely great. You know, I had 2 goals. I had a goal to produce some beer content on what I was drinking for today. You know what I'm saying? New segment that I brought into the surface. Not only me, but a lot of people are doing it last week. And I said, you know what? That's something I'm going to do. That's an area that I'm going to provide content on. What am I drinking? I drink a lot of beers. I might as well share it with the world. So, you know what I'm saying? I decided to do that. And I'm on maybe like my 3rd or 4th episode of it. Today I recorded that video. It was excellent. Recording was excellent. Now, the conditions were tough because, you know, I was at the tennis court. Beautiful light via Mother Nature and the sun, but it was hot as balls. So I'm sitting on a tennis court, sweating, trying to get this beer review, or what am I drinking, beer segment cranked out, finished it. It was awesome. Had a few running around things to do, and I said, you know, I get back to the house. It's going to be time for the 4th installment of Beer of the Week. And I already had the beer that I wanted to use. This puppy right here, the Lustra American Pale Ale, brewed by Dancing Gnome Brewery out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And that's when I ran into a brick wall. I spent nearly 5 minutes, no more than 6 or 7 minutes, highlighting the beer, talking about the beer, talking about the chug, hashtag CH4UG initiative, chugging the beer because we know during Beer of the Week, it's always a chug. And once I was done, I looked back to stop the video. I'm going to just leave it at that. Because there was no goddamn video to start. Either I didn't press record, or when the video timed out, the phone timed out, and I went away and I came back. When I got the phone running again, I forgot to switch from photo to video. And when I pressed start, I was taking a picture. And thereafter, when I'm running my mouth speaking and running my mouth talking, I wasn't recording anything because the phone had freaking put itself to sleep. So that's that. But now I'm back, you know. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. I got to keep on moving. So with that being said, instead of rolling with Dancing Gnome beer, I'm going to roll with something from Fieldwork. But what I want to tell you guys, seriously, I received 3 cans from Dancing Gnome about 2 weeks ago from a homie in the Bay Area. He sent me some beer mail, some thank you mail, and the Dancing Gnome beers that I received were freaking excellent. And I don't have or know many people in Pennsylvania, and I'm not a big trader, but somehow, some way, I gotta get some more of this Dancing Gnome beer because it was legit. And man, I had better one or two. Obviously the Lustra, and I had one more other beer. Maybe since I have their website pulled up, I can find it. Better one or two. I'm almost positive I had 2 or 3. I want to say 3 because it sounds right, but maybe it was just 2 because I had 2 from PA and then 2 from Trillium, and then I also had I believe it was 2 from Fieldwork, which I'm going to use tonight. But anyways, the better 1 or 2 was just an American double IPA at 8% by volume. It was excellent. It was extremely excellent. And I'm almost positive that was a chug before I was able to snap a picture and let everybody know what I was drinking. Before I figured, you know, a lot of people are doing this. Let me jump on that bandwagon as well and see who I can bring to my beer content channel, because I live in the Pacific Northwest where a lot of great brews are brewed here in Oregon. But anyways, the Lustra, which is an American Pale Ale, coming in at 5.8 alcohol by volume. Now, according to Dancing Gnome Beer, this is an opulent elixir. It's our portrait of earth, water, wood, fire, and metal, an ode to the unity of malted barley hops, yeast, water, and the brewer who prudently blends them. Some great word in there. Intense tropical and citrus fruit aromas and a clean, fruity bitterness work in harmony with a lightly toasted wheat bread flavor. Now, one thing I can tell you, it was citrusy as hell. I picked up those citrus fruits. I picked up that citrus aroma. Now, when it goes to this lightly toasted wheat bread flavor, for me, a wheat beer is heavy. I can take 8 sips or drink 8 ounces of a 16-ounce glass of a hef, and I feel like I've drank 16 beers. So this, as a chug, it wasn't as heavy as I would think, since they're saying lightly toasted wheat bread flavors. I didn't get that bready flavor. But maybe it's like palate tasting, you know, that soft feeling you get, that wheat and yeast taste you get when you're chewing bread. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But who knows? I don't know, because one thing, I'm not a beer reviewer. I'm a beer consumer. I consume beer and I enjoy beer. So I'm sorry, I can't be that person for you. But anyways, the hops they use for the Lustra is Citra, Amarillo, and Columbus hops. And then the grain was American 2-row with, they have here flaked barley and white wheat. So the Lustra, Dancing Gnome, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, an ode to unity, bright and aromatic. Like I said, man, I got to get better at this, but the can work, the can artwork is awesome. Very awesome. I'm really liking what they're doing with, like, I guess you can say that's like matte or whatever the case may be. And a matte. So Dancing Gnome was a failed chug, but nonetheless, it was done. That's one video I can't post for my chug, or chugging videos. There's one video I'm off. I'm sure you're looking like, man, you got pizza there. Deep dish pizza, courtesy of Little Caesar, as you know, straight from Michigan, straight from the D. Booyah, y'all know how I roll. World Series 1935 Detroit Tigers. Bye, y'all. Throwback hat in this piece. So that's that. I mean, Dancing Gnome, like I said, I have to get some of their beers. You know what I'm saying? Website layout is pretty awesome. You know, Pittsburgh was built on firm handshake and intelligent resolve, whatever that's supposed to mean. You know, they say we aim to bring back the mindset of camaraderie of our weary yet fervent ascendants. So, I guess you have to be from Pittsburgh to know that. But like I said, the layout of their website is sweet. Brew with knowledge, passion, and lucid abandon. Pretty sweet. I think I'm going to subscribe to the website just because. Like can schedule and all that good stuff. It's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wish I lived close. But anyways, we're going to get into Fieldwork Brewing, Bay Area, Berkeley, California. It's California Birds. What's up? And the beer is going to be Bloomsday. Bloomsday is the beer of the week. Now, before I get into the beer of the week, I got to get some of this pizza, man. I don't know how you guys feel about Little Caesars, but being from my home state, I'm all about it. Mm. 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 Delicious. One of my favorite beers to have with pizza is a brown ale. But if I can't have a brown ale, going with an IPA. And with that being said, Bloomsday is an IPA coming in at 7% using El Dorado hops. Sweetness level is low to medium. Body is medium. And the bitterness is low to medium. So this is going to be, I want to say, maybe like my third or fourth offering from Fieldwork. And the same brother that sent me Fieldworks in this beer mail sent me Fieldwork in my previous beer mail. So time for me to pull this up. And smells good. Smells real good. Yes. See if I can get, can I get you to hear that? Get that pull up. Is it tilt time? Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. Can you see that? I know you can see that. I'm gonna get a boss pour going on for this chug because I like to make sure when I'm chugging all 16 ounces. So I'm hoping that the brewery don't cut me short. All right, and let that head chill out for a minute. Oh wow, it's little floaties there. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see that. Now that's straight Bloomsday right there. Can we get that in there? Boom. So tasting notes according to Fieldwork on this very night 10 years ago, 5-10, along the same stretch of the Yakima Valley, which is not too far from here, in a dense fog just like this. I think you guys or gals who are watching, now is the time to close your eyes. In a dense fog just like this, a farm developed one of the most palate slaughteringly perfect hops we've ever seen. Visual. There was this flavor that smashed into our taste buds like garbage trucks dropped off the Empire State Building. And when we finally sourced El Dorado hops from that farm in Yakima Valley, we named the ghostly elixir Flourishing Vine. That's what they named it. Well, when they finally sourced this El Dorado hops from the farm, from their remote flourishing vine, it tastes like this. Listen to this. They named it Ghostly Elixir. Bloomsday pay respectful fear to its intense pear and pineapple notes that barreled down the juicy highway like a semi-truck with no driver. A semi-truck with no driver. Imagine that. Keep your eyes closed. A creamy body balanced with our hint of the hops high. Alpha bitterness create a fruity bite that tastes just like a house or fresh squeezed juiced, pitched and all, or pith and all. I'm losing my mind here. Trying to be sophisticated, it's not working. Anyways, let me just go ahead. Open your eyes. The imagination is over with. With an aroma that could level a house and a tropical intensity that could make your eye feel like they're going to pop right out. Bloomsday IPA is all of our Eldorado hop destruction wrapped up in liquid poetry. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do. And next time you stop into the tasting room, don't forget to tell them Bloomsday sent you. So with that being said, oh my gosh, they're all right. They're all right when they say fresh squeezed juice, pith and all, because just look at this. Just look. And that's a boss pour that I'm trying so hard not to spill. Look at that. Come on. That looks like breakfast. That looks like juice that you're about to drink with eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, maybe some oatmeal or granola and yogurt, strawberries, blueberry. That's what that looks like. Pith and all. So, with that being said, fourth installment of Beer of the Week, we have Fieldwork Brewing, established in 2014, 3 years old. Bloomsday Indian Pale Ale coming in at 7% ABV. Can artwork is pretty decent. I'm feeling that. Fieldwork Brewing. Feeling that. But it's about that time. So let me get a taste of Detroit. So good. So good. And from there, or from here, or there, it's time for me to let you guys know what's up with the chug via Fieldwork Brewing Bloomsday. And like I said, Beer of the Week is always a chug. And I'm doing this for a reason. Whenever you see hashtag CH4UG, just know it has something to do with my initiative, creating help for underprivileged groups. And that's important to me. It's extremely important to me. School is right around the corner. Kids are going to need backpacks with school supplies. Go to your neighborhood school. Go to any school. Go to the elementary school that you're alumni of. Go to that middle school that you're alumni of. Go to your high school. Speak to the people in the office. Walk down those halls and look for a teacher. Introduce yourself and say, I want to help. I want to help create help for underprivileged groups. I want to assist in that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to these neighborhood schools. I'm going to go to Walmart and pick up a $4 or $5 backpack. I'm going to go pick up those supplies that students will need to kick off the school year. That's what I'm going to do. And I encourage you, the listener, the viewer, the craft beer community, from Portland, Oregon, all the way to Miami, Florida, from Boston, Massachusetts, all the way to San Diego, California, from Michigan all the way to Texas, from St. Louis all the way to Kansas. The craft beer community, your community, the kids need you. So when you see CH4UG, answer the call. Because we're hoping for something big. We want to raise money to help people in our community. More importantly, the kids in our community who look up to us. Even when we don't know, they're looking up to us. So answer the call. Do something for your community. Start a GoFundMe account. Start a backpack program. Do something. Ensure kids are eating. Even if you gotta go in there and just donate $20 to feed some kid that needs the money, do it. Because they need you. So like I said, beer of the week is always a chug. And we do this for hashtag CH4UG. I'm going to say it again. CH4UG. Creating help for underprivileged groups. Chugging one beer at a time. If chugging isn't your thing, then you know what? Go give some help to individuals in the community. Do that. Here we are, Bloomsday.
Yo, running in circles and waiting in lines, jumping the hurdles, we making our minds. I'ma just go with the flow, and I hope when it's over, I'm over and made it in time. Knowing the moment, the open and closing the road, and roses of war before the battle was held. Neglected the tail, went for the second, I reckon I failed. No.
That was good. Loadies. Look at that. Should have shook that beer up a little bit. Wow. That was delicious. Very delicious. So, I guess with that being said, I'm out. I'm done. This is You Heard It Here First. My beer for the night. Chug Initiative. Beer of the week. Stay locked for more beer content. Impromptu here, right in just the chill room in the house. Kind of look great. Set some things up. But that's it. So, peace. Finish my pizza.